Here we are, episode 40 at Tea2Go Tea Energy and Simmer on the west side of El Paso with my man Justin. How are you, bud?
Good, and yourself?
Good, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, and thanks for having us at your new location here on the west side. And it's very nice. And there's been a lot of traffic so far this morning on a Tuesday morning when we're shooting this.
Yeah. Well, we do have 5 locations. Yeah. This one is being our newest one.
Right.
It opened in January of this year. Yeah.
So it's not even coming up on a year. I know the players you guys are big supporters of us. We shot a commercial on the one on the front in
East Lake.
East Lake.
Yes, yeah. I was there.
Were you there for that one? Man, there's a lot of people.
I know.
There was a lot of people for that shoot.
Very packed. It was like full production. Yeah.
It was awesome to do that, and the guys really enjoyed it. It was lengthy, but obviously when you do a commercial, it takes time. But the way you guys treated the players and the staff that was there, it was awesome, and I truly thought the commercial came out really well.
Yeah, that's the good thing is that we always have a really good team at all of our stores. Yeah. Just ready to help people and find, the drink that they've been looking for. So
how long have you been with Tea2Go?
So I've been with Tea2Go as long as the stores have been open. So I literally know my hire date. It's September 12th, 2022.
Okay.
So I've been working here for a while.
Oh, just over 2 years. Mm-hmm. Two and a bit. And what is your title? What do you do for
So
Tea2Go?
I'm one of the store managers. I work at the Montana location.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of like one of the OGs. I think there's probably only
OGs. Listen to this guy.
I think
OGs. You've been here 2 years. How old are you?
20. I'm gonna be 23 in January.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. OG at 23. Awesome. Anyway, go on.
No, there's probably about 3 of us still left. Other people have gone on to other things, but the ones that are still here, we pretty much know. Pretty much everything that has to do with the store.
Right.
So we're able to teach the new people and be the ones that train them.
And obviously you enjoyed here.
Yeah, I love it. It's really it's different when you love your job.
100%.
And everyone knows that you have a different energy when you love to go to work. And
sure.
So I feel like that.
I'm a big believer that if you're not happy doing something, especially work related, because you spend most of your time at work, move on to something different. Yeah. Whether it's because of money, you don't like whatever it is, but you want to wake up and say, man, I got to go to work today.
Yeah.
Versus,
and I feel like it's a very simple job.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm training, that's what I always tell the employees. This is going to be the easiest job you've ever had.
Yeah.
And especially all of the managers and things like that, we really work with school schedules. So I feel like it's a really college-friendly job.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Well, when we come in, every location that we've been to, it has been young people. And, I'm young. I'm only 27, right? Just kidding. A couple years older than that, maybe. But, there's a lot of younger generation, and I don't know if that's the vibe that you guys want to bring in here, with the clientele, or if you guys try to reach out to everybody. But your product, you're kind of all over the map is with what you offer.
So we do have a variety of drinks that we offer. I feel like there's really something for everyone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at other places, it kind of
sure.
if you go to a certain place, I don't want to name names, but it
one
might
right
just be
across the street. I'll just throw it out there. You didn't. I did.
It might just be a lot.
There's
of
2 right here within walking distance, man.
There's a lot of.
He didn't say it. I did.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the stuff just has a lot of sugar. But I feel like here we have a variety of drinks. So. We have loose leaf teas.
Yeah.
So those we
That's
have
new, right? Is that kind of new, or it's always been?
It's always been. It's just not. I would say it's not really an El Paso thing. I really
sure.
don't see that out there. So we have a variety of loose leaf teas, like white teas, green teas, herbal,
right,
chai, functional, and they all have different health benefits. So a lot of people will come in for that. So for example, black teas are really good for cleansing the soul and
sure.
cleansing your body and things like that. So. We actually have a menu board in some of our stores. And I think every store has one where it'll describe the health benefits of each different type of tea. And then we also have energy drinks in case you need, a little boost.
A little extra, this one.
Yeah. And so the energy drinks, they start off about 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is about an average cup of black coffee. And then you can add extra shots of energy in case you need a little bit more. So a lot of people.
In case it was a rough Friday night.
Yeah. So a lot of people will use it kind of maybe as a pre-workout for the gym. Maybe they're going to pull, a double, 12-hour shift, overnight, things like that. We have a lot of nurses, a lot of police officers. I know specifically at my location, we get a lot of sheriffs right before closing.
Oh, that's right
just
there.
Just because we have a sheriff's station right next to it.
Whereabouts in Montana?
It's right across the Cinemark.
Okay.
It's on Montana and Richby.
Okay.
It's in the same
Okay.
shopping center as the Wingstop and Dunkin'.
All that, yeah.
Yeah. And so we loved our police, our sheriffs. They always come and support us, and they always bring a really good vibe. They always bring in their friends and things
That's
like
good.
that. Yeah. And then we also have fizz tea, so kind of like carbonated seltzers.
Yeah.
And then
it tastes like soda, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be, the goal is to
An alternative.
provide like a healthier alternative to soda.
Sure.
And then we also have a kids menu, and then we have monthly drinks that rotate.
So when we were shooting the commercial out at East Lake, I had the Coca-Cola one. There's one that tasted like Coca-Cola.
The cherry pop.
There you go. And it was pretty close.
Yeah, so for the cherry pop, I feel like it's really, really good. Do I think it's like 100% like a soda? No, but I think for someone that is looking for a healthier alternative, that's definitely like
100%.
a really great option, because I feel like it doesn't have that sugar-free taste.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
No, you can definitely taste the sweetness.
yeah, no, I really like that one. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I probably tasted, I don't know how many.
Yeah, and I feel like for the majority, just whenever customers try it, I always hear good things. And then when we train, we do have to make all the drinks just to show like how to make them, obviously.
Sure, yeah.
And I always hear good things from the people that are training, that one's pretty good.
I guess that's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah.
The employees are tasting and they can kind of give their opinion when people are asking, like, what is your favorite drink? Because everyone, I'm sure you guys get that all the time.
Yeah, no.
What would you recommend? What exactly?
So
right?
I feel like at this point, I don't know if people are aware, but you can make custom drinks. So you can make like your own energy drink. You can pick up to 2 energy flavors, syrups of choice. You can top it off with any kind of milk, lemonade, anything from the tea bar, water, carbonated water. So I feel like I've kind of moved on to that a little bit. I feel like after 2 years, you kind of run through everything that
right.
you've been good at.
Yeah, you kind of mix and match stuff, right? Just to see what plays.
Exactly. But I would say throughout my time here, a few of my favorites have been, I used to love the Italian cream soda.
Yeah.
I used to get it like every single day until I got tired of it.
Yeah.
And I would get it with oat milk and strawberry boba in case anyone wants to get it. And then I
So,
also really like
staff favorite.
I really like the cherry limeade as well, the taffy.
So you guys have cherry limeade too? I didn't know
that one's really, really good.
I love cherry limeade.
Have you ever had the one from Sonic?
Yes, sir.
I think it's 10 times better. Ours is 10
Really?
times better.
See, that's my all-time favorite drink.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, no, that one's really, really
I'm gonna
good. And
try that
then
one.
I would say also the taffy, the Bahama Mama, and the Atlantis.
Bahama
With the
Mama.
Atlantis, you have to ask them to make it a fizz tea. With
fizz-
the carbonation, it's
Sure,
really,
sure.
really good.
Makes it better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so, right? It's a little bit more.
It's like crisp. Like, like when you drink like McDonald's Sprite, like what it
It just
gives you
kind
that
of gives you a little.
I feel like it's like that.
That's cool, man. So your teas of the month, we have the hot apple pie, which is this one. You can also make it cold. What's in these?
So the hot apple pie,
Which is delicious, by the way.
Yeah, no, that one is actually, I think, probably
Brown sugar for all those people that are watching me.
Yeah, I think that one is probably my favorite monthly drink in all the time that I've worked here. So it's gonna be a green apple energy, and then it has brown sugar, vanilla, and then we top it off with oat milk.
And this is good for diabetics. Just
Yes.
throwing that out there.
Just because it is sugar free, so it's a healthier alternative for people who are diabetics and things.
And it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to taste the cold one because I'll save that for somebody else. But this is delicious. And then you also have the pumpkin pie chai.
The pumpkin pie chai. Yeah.
So what's in that one?
So this one, it's just basically like a regular sweet chai, and then we add a pumpkin puree, and it's really popular. People are really liking it.
Really? Eh? Well, the chai is really good.
Yeah, the chai is really, really good. So for our chais, we offer like sweet, spicy, and brown sugar. And I would say that they're all equally pretty popular.
Sure. And I know we've talked about this a little bit off air, but you can get any of the drinks in here sugar-free. Is that...
Not all of them? Not all of them per se. There is the option. But like, for example, for our chai, it already has sugar in it. So we're not able to make that one sugar-free. But all of our energy drinks that are on the menu, those can all be made sugar-free. That's something new that we just got because we now have sugar-free lemonade. So that's something that people can do.
Cool.
Especially even if you get like a kid's drink before, you couldn't get those drinks sugar-free, but now you can since we have the sugar-free lemonade. And then I think pretty much all of our loose leaves, our specialties, they can all be made sugar-free. I think it's really just the chai that cannot be made sugar-free just because it's
in there.
Yeah, it's already in the concentrate, so there's really nothing. We can't like separate it.
Gotcha.
But like for our loose leaf teas, our specialties, we recommend them with like flavored organic sugars, so we could just not add it.
Gotcha. And so some of the loose leaf, what do you have for that? How many different flavors?
Yeah, so
sort of thing?
Actually right behind us, we're going to have some of our loose leaf teas. And like I said, we have a variety of like white teas, green teas, herbal, chai, functional. And
Fasting,
I think in total,
cleansing, slimming.
And I think in total, there's over 35 different types of teas between all of those.
Wow.
And so we have, you can get them all hot or cold. And then, like I said, we do have flavored sugars. So like vanilla, coconut, strawberry, lemon, cinnamon, and then just regular cane sugar. And then you can add like any type of milk or things like that. Or for people who want something sugar-free, we do have a variety of sugar-free syrups. So we have like strawberry, vanilla, coconut, cherry.
All that stuff.
Yeah, like a bunch of
Sugar-free.
different things. Yeah, so that's the good thing is that we do have like alternatives for people who are diabetic or...
Well, so you have something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so is there any food here?
So we do have snacks. I guess it's kind of how you would define food.
Sure.
So we do have like little like Sabra avocado toast, hummus with pretzels. We have a variety of chips like Miss Vicky's. We do pride ourselves on being like a very healthy alternative, but we also do have like hot Cheetos and things like that people can enjoy.
You have to have hot Cheetos in El Paso.
You have to have a balance, yeah.
You close down if you don't have hot Cheetos.
And then we also have like muffins.
Okay.
Protein bakery, so we have like protein cookies, protein
And
brownies.
that's at all locations.
Yes, and then honestly, the protein bakery is really, really good. Some of my favorites are like the peanut butter cookies, breakfast cookies, the almond brownie. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for those.
Wow, so anybody, you listeners out there, they have a variety of everything here for really everybody.
Yeah, I would say because I feel like whenever people bring in their friends, everyone leaves with a drink, and I feel like that's not the case everywhere because I feel like sometimes options are very limited. But I feel like here, like we definitely do have something for everyone.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's great for. The healthy alternative would, some of like the toast with the hummus, and that's really good. And that goes with any sort of tea.
Yeah, and then the good thing is that honestly, like the avocado and the hummus, it's really good. So,
And it's good for you.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits hand in hand. If there's anything that you want to like talk about that really, really draws you to this company, that you could tell people, I love this place because it's true and it's healthy and it's all that good stuff. Because again, we're in a parking lot full of different options, right? And it's when you see something different. And when I was talking to ownership when we did the commercial, the idea behind it is just amazing. And in schools and all sorts of things, they're changing menus because of obesity and all that kind of crap. You know what I mean? And you guys provided an alternative that tastes exactly like the sugar stuff or the unhealthy stuff, but it is a healthy product.
So
that's my opinion.
Yeah. So I feel like El Paso is a very competitive market. I feel like El Pasoans have a lot of different options on where they could go to get a drink, go to get food. Some people like to make it at home. But I think what separates us is that, again, we do have a variety of healthy options. And I think it's just kind of what people prefer to put in their bodies,
right?
Whether it's like a drink full of sugar or something that is a healthier alternative. And so I feel like that's what kind of separates us. Aside from like our drinks and stuff, one thing that I really always promote, because I feel like it's a very strong benefit, is going to be our loyalty rewards. We do have a loyalty system. So if you sign up with your phone number, when you make a purchase, you start getting these points.
Yeah.
And so every visit is a point. And then after 10 points, you do get a free drink up to $10.
So I'm just writing this down for my notes. So you have rewards that people can use, and they can cash in at any store. It doesn't have to be the same store.
Yes. And so the way that it works is that, so we have an app, and it's called Tea2Go. It's on the App Store. You can always download it. You can either sign up on there, or you can sign up in store with one of our Tearistas. And so the way that it works is that basically every visit is a point, and then after 10 points, you get a free drink up to $10.
So it doesn't matter what you buy.
No.
It's just you buy something, you get a point. That's pretty good.
Yeah. A lot of people really like it. They love their points.
Sure.
And so on the app, it has a couple of benefits that I think are really good. So you can track your points on there.
Yeah.
So you can log in and see like, okay, how many points you are away from a free drink. And then the second one would be you can see all of the nutritional info on all the drinks.
All the drinks.
So you can go ahead. I'm the type of person that whenever I go somewhere, I love to look at the menu first.
Sure.
Because I just want to kind of get an idea, I guess. And then the third one I would say is I'm trying to remember. The loyalty rewards, the track your points, nutritional info. Oh, and you can place an order ahead.
That's always convenient, especially with today's day and age. Place the order for pickup.
Yeah, and definitely because
you guys bring it out to the cars or just through the drive-through?
They normally come to the drive-through or they'll come outside. They'll come inside. But it's definitely really good because some of our loose leaf teas, depending on what type of tea they are, they take a few minutes to brew.
Sure.
So if it's a white or a green tea, it takes 3 minutes. If it's a black or oolong, it takes 4. And then if it's a chai, herbal, or functional, it takes 5 minutes. So a lot of people will place an order ahead. That way they don't have to wait the 5 minutes.
Yeah. And honestly, 5 minutes is not a lot to wait.
It goes
if
by
you come
really
to the store,
fast.
You check something out. Because this is a nice store. It's kind of set up like the other store, but it's a little bit smaller, but it's still, a really, really nice location. And I think it's in a good area.
Yeah, I think this is a really good location.
Because they're still building in this area, and there's a lot of traffic through here, and this west side is crazy.
Yeah, no, I know that this store gets very, very busy.
Yeah. So that leads to my next question. What is your busy time? Is it lunch times, mornings, afternoons?
So I'm not really
vary by location.
I think it varies by location. I'm not 100% sure on all the other stores, like when exactly they get busy. I know that, for example, our Zaragoza location, they get very, very busy in the morning.
Yeah.
From like 8 to 11. They get very, very busy. And then I also know that this store is just always busy. And then for my store, Montana, I feel like I always tell this to my bosses, but I feel like it's always a toss-up. Like, I feel like it's like a Tuesday afternoon and it gets extremely, extremely busy.
Right.
And then the next Tuesday, it'll be like regular.
Slow. Not slow,
like
but just normal.
Like regular business operations and stuff. But I feel like it always comes out of nowhere. So you never really know what to expect, I feel. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times it kind of comes out of nowhere. It catches you by surprise.
Right. And I guess that's a good thing, I guess, until you find out the trend. But, again, the product here that you guys offer is awesome. I really do. I like the ideas behind it, that they taste great.
No, and I feel like that's something that we always hear because I feel like a lot of people, I think it's just a human thing that when people hear healthy, they kind of are like, oh, it's not going to taste as good or, it's not. But I think that our drinks have really, really good flavor. I feel like a lot of them you wouldn't even tell that they're 0 sugar.
Sure.
And so I feel like once people get past that kind of misconception of us, then they will realize that
you get the people really like every January 1st, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to lose 50 pounds and I'm not going to touch this. So again, like you might have those guys come in for the first month or two. The people that are, what I'm talking about. You won't agree with me, but just because you're a political kind of guy. But, they come, the trendy guys come in, they want to lose weight and drink all this fancy stuff and not eat bad, kind of like what I'm doing. But I'm doing it for health reason.
But I think once that they realize that it's actually good.
Exactly.
Then
that's what I was getting at. So when they come in here, they're like, man.
They keep coming because...
Sure.
Why wouldn't you get a drink that tastes really good and that is not bad for you?
It's not bad for you. And that's, again, this parking lot is filled with bad stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar ripping around over here, you know what I mean? And I'm not knocking any places, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever else is out there, but again, this is a different alternative for a healthier lifestyle. Not to say they promote freaking diabetes and stuff like that. Not what I'm saying. But just it's a healthy balance here.
Yeah, no, because I feel like, also at my store, and I think by the Eastlake store as well, we're both right next to Dunkin'.
Sure.
Like
it always seems to be that way.
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of times that people come through the drive-thru and they have their donuts and they're like,
it's like
that's why I say it's about balance.
It's like going to McDonald's getting a Big Mac combo, but a Diet Coke to make yourself feel good about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it is. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience here before we kind of wrap things up?
So we do, like I said earlier, we do have 5 locations. We have one on Montana across the Cinemark, and then one on Zaragoza and Edgemere across from the Walmart. It's the little Walmart. And then we do have one on the west side. It's going to be on Paseo del Norte. And then we have one on East Lake, and then one on Pelicano and Joe Battle.
That's awesome.
And
Is there?
What were you going to say?
Are you planning on opening any more stores?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm sure they probably will. I know that was the goal. I'm not 100% sure what the future plans are, but I know that they're always actively looking.
Sure.
I know that they know that there's a lot of people who are like, please bring one to the Northeast,
right?
Or please bring
I would
more
assume
to the West
that would
side.
be, obviously.
Yeah. No, we get.
I don't want to, maybe Fort Bliss.
We get a lot of Fort Bliss, Northeast.
Yeah.
More West Side locations, downtown, Sula Vista. We get a lot of requests for location wise. And then aside from that, we do just have a variety of menus. So like energy drinks, specialties, loose leaf teas, fizz teas, carbonated seltzers, kids drinks. I feel like there's something for everyone. Aside from even all our snacks that we carry, we do have a variety of merch. So we have like hydro jugs, hydro travelers, Pinky Up, which is really good for, there's like a variety of different items, but where you can steep your loose leaf tea.
Nice.
And then something really, really big is that we have RO water. So it's reverse osmosis, which basically just means that we have a really big tank in the back. And so the El Paso water goes through it, and it goes through about 3 to 4 different filters, and it purifies it.
Very nice.
And so the pH balance on that is extremely, extremely low. And so we sell and refill gallons, half gallons, 5 gallons, and we also sell bags of ice.
Very nice, very nice. So you guys do everything here at this location, all the locations, and it's really, really good. Again, the teas of the month: hot apple pie, cold apple pie, which are super delicious, and again the chai,
and then the pumpkin chai.
That looks good too. But I don't.
And you can always order them whenever, even though
so you keep them around.
Even though the month may be over, you can still always come back and get it if you have a favorite. I literally have people who order drinks from like last April.
Oh, that's cool.
Things like that. Yeah. But the flavors, if it's really, really popular, they'll keep it for the same month.
Yeah.
But mostly they try to change it up.
Awesome. Well, that's good. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to jump on the podcast, and thank you for hosting us here. You guys are a huge sponsor of ours, and we're grateful for the relationship that we do have with you guys. And again, thank you very much for
Thank you for having me, being able to
jump on,
get the word out about Tea2Go.
Again, Tea2Go, everybody, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and again, we'll put some stuff on social media. And again, Tea2Go, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.